Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm the Average Simmer, and today we're making an apartment. So, this apartment is sort of like a grungy and dirty looking apartment that's fit for like a sim that's trying to survive a zombie apocalypse, or like multiple sims, and they're all trying to protect themselves in this apartment. And they're trying not to get caught by the zombies. Of course, there's no actual zombies in The Sims 4, so you can't really do this. It's just like, imagination. And here I'm making the apartment. At first, it wasn't supposed to be a zombie apocalypse apartment. I was just going to make like a nice apartment for a young couple, and they'll have like a nursery in there. But, then I got the idea to have a more grungy looking apartment, so I changed everything. And here I'm just putting up some decorations. Recently I'd like to keep things on top of the fridge when the cabinets can't really touch there. So if the cabinets are are taller than the fridge and there's space in between the fridge and the cabinet, then I like to keep a bowl of fruits or something. And here I'm just getting a random sim and moving them in because I got the idea to make the place look grungy, so I'm using some cheats to make everything look dirty. And then I also realized you can't actually make the fridge dirty. So, the fridge looks clean, but don't worry, at the end I switched out the fridge for another fridge from City Living that's a little more dirty. And I think I switched out the oven too, even though I like the combo of this, fridge and oven with these counters. And then I also, used the debug cheat to get some, spoons and, a bowl and knives and just a bunch of, clutter items. And I also used, a table, and then I made that table dirty, and I put mismatched chairs around the table. And, at the end, I also kept, this, I think it's something that you can unlock from the villain career, but it's a map. And then the place also felt too bright, so then I put these lights from Parenthood, and then I imagined that the people who were living here trying to protect themselves, they didn't have that much light, so then once they ate something, they took the jar and they put it up on the light bulbs to get some more light. And then I also used these grungy looking carpets from City Living, and I used the tile from City Living for the bathrooms. And then I used some of those messy food stains on the floor. And I gave the apartment the grody and cursed traits. And then here I picked a more dirty nightstand, and this place doesn't have a TV. What I'm imagining is this place, it's not really a family, but just a bunch of people that are trying to protect themselves together from a zombie apocalypse, because there's a bunch of zombies that have began to go around the neighborhood, and these people are trying to protect themselves from the infection. And I put a bunch of clutter and clothes because they don't have a proper hamper, and books. And I really liked making this apartment because it was sort of small, so I could put a lot more clutter in it. Whereas if it's a bigger apartment or even house, it takes like a while to put more clutter. And I really like these barrels from Get Famous, so I kept them in the corner. But then at the end, I changed them to be more where the door is, because I wanted something to be blocking the door. So they are making sure that nobody can get inside and nobody can get out. And I also so here on the right where you see all these crates above that, I kept like posters near the end of the video. I kept like posters there and like different clutter items and decorations that kind of look like weapons. Like there's a hose and some gardening tools, but I'm just pretending like they're weapons. So if zombies do break in, then the people of this like apartment will be able to protect themselves. And I've kept this board so that every morning people can see like important information, because once again these people aren't really like a family. They're just people that are trying to survive together, and they found each other, so that's what they're doing. And I also use these grungy like bathroom items that your sim can make on the woodworking table, and with debug I used those. And of course I made everything dirty, and then here I'm switching out the fridge, but I like tried to make the bathroom look really dark, and I just made the entire place look dark. And then I made the candles be a little bit brighter so that it looks like the candles are giving out more light than the actual light bulbs. And I use these big curtains from Get Famous because they like fully block the windows, and I think the people living here, they would want to have they wouldn't want people to see them for the zombies to catch them. So they've covered all of the windows so nobody sees them. And I found this like random wooden thing. I don't even know what it is, but I just kept it on top of the bathtub because I thought it looked cool. And here I'm keeping like the bedroom, but it's not really a bedroom. It's more like just a place to sleep. And I fit it as much beds as possible. And then I also imagine that like there would be kids, there would be all age groups here. So then for kids and like just toddlers and stuff, all they'd get to play with would be like lumps of clay. So that's what I did. And here's trying to do that like trick where you keep the frame of the bed inside of the wall. It was still like clipping through, but I covered that at the end, so it's fine. And I kept some more beds here. I kept like a toddler bed and then another like kid or teen bed, and I kept 2 bassinets. So even like babies would be trying to survive the apocalypse. Like the adults would be taking care of the babies, of course. And I used these paintings because I thought they were kind of like interesting, and maybe there's some like theories about the zombies on there or something, so they're just covering that up with that. And I kept a bunch of clutter in the kids' rooms because I felt like there wasn't like, if someone was living here, if like basically like 8 Sims were living here, there wouldn't be that much space for all of them here, so they'd keep like throwing their stuff on the ground. And I also kept a bunch of these like chairs and boxes. I'm just keeping some more clutter, and now I've switched the barrels so that it's like blocking the door. And here I also kept like a clothing station, not really, but like a place where everyone keeps their clothes, so that because I'm pretty sure, like, if, once again, if 8 Sims were living here, there's not, like, any dressers, so I imagine that that's where they keep their clothes. It's not actually a functional dresser, but that's fine. And then I also, like, I wanted to make the bathroom feel cramped, so I kept that, like, vent thing, and then I, moved the bathtub closer to the toilet. There's also no sink in there because I couldn't really find any grungy looking sink, and I figured they could just use the kitchen sink. So that's what I did. And here I'm putting like informational posters on how to use the freeze ray in case someone is like in need of it, because the zombies have come into the apartment. And I also kept a hose so they can like brush off the zombies. I was supposed to say vampires, I meant zombies. And then there's this like tactical board that I kept here because I was imagining like so there's one of these in every room except maybe the kids' room. I think I forgot to keep one in there, but even the bathroom there's one of these like maps, and then I imagine it's showing where all the zombies are, so that if like zombies are getting closer, then everyone has to get prepared. And I also, just more weapons here. And I was going through clutter, and I even kept one of these in the bedrooms. I feel like the master bedroom, like the one with the most beds, the blue one, isn't as like cluttered. It's just a bunch of beds. Compared to the other bedroom, it's a bit more cluttered. And then I kept a woodworking table here because I imagined that the person, one of the people living here has like built some of this furniture. And I also imagine the person who started the zombie apocalypse is like a mad scientist or something, and they started to make the zombie apocalypse. So then also someone they came and no, that's not what I mean. I mean like there was one person living in the bunker, not bunker, but like apartment, and and when zombies started to get closer, they decided to go out and battle them. So then there's like a ribbon in memory of them on the door to the master bedroom, and then underneath the woodworking table there's like a little piece, and I am of like electronic parts, and I imagine that's like the brother or something of that man who started the zombie apocalypse. He was like also a scientist, and then he made a machine to try and stop the zombie apocalypse, but he died before he could finish it. So now there's just like parts of it underneath the woodworking table, and the people are trying to complete it. And here I'm just keeping some more clutter, of course, and I kept like a shoe rack, and I kept these books and just a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, I also kept these cans because like there was only like a can of like some sort of food and a fish food can, so I'm just imagining that it's like canned tuna or something, even though it's not. And in the bedroom, you just saw I kept like a board there because I'm imagining that the kids, they want to try and solve this on their own, and they feel like they're not getting anywhere with the adults that are trying to help. So they've like started trying to solve this like problem and trying to understand how it works and stuff, and maybe planning an escape from here because it is pretty cramped, like 8 Sims living in this super tiny space. And here I'm moving into screenshots. I hope you like this speed build. I had a lot of fun making it. I think it was a really interesting idea, and you can try out the challenge too. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.